Hi guys, it's Regina, and this is my channel, Free From Fear. So, just kind of just wanted to talk. Uh, it's October, and while I do enjoy fall, my birthday is this month, right? When you hear birthday, people think of celebration, joy, happiness. Made it to see another year, yes. For me, that has not always been the case. This year, I definitely tried to make a conscious decision, to believe that this is a great year for me. And this year, I'm going to celebrate myself. This year, when my birthday comes, I'm going to celebrate my birthday because, right, it's important. I deserve to be celebrated. I deserve to show up for myself. And, it's my day. It's the day that I was born. And, some to go back a little bit. Birthdays for me have not been pleasant. I don't know, since far back. It just hasn't been a great experience for me. And every time around my birthday, I kind of get down. And it's like my body just tells me it's just another day, Don't get upset. It's just another day. The day will come, it'll leave. It's just another day. And I used to just want it to come so quickly and leave. Just because I think it was more so the days leading up to the birthday was torture. Afterwards, it's done. It's over. I'm fine. So, this year, like I said, I'm making conscious decisions that I am worthy of celebration. And my day is important. It's important that, I am important. I belong here in this universe. I was born for a reason. I was not a mistake. So I'm trying to combat all that negativity that I think about with some positivity. And God, we know it gets rough, right? You can say and say and say, and then like the voices have started. They've started that it's just another day. Don't hype yourself up. It's just another day. Don't get so sad. But no matter how many times I tell myself it's just another day, in the core of me, it knows it's not just another day. It's a day that should be celebrated. It's a day that the people who love me should know that that day is special. Growing up, there have been times people actually forgot my birthday. Like, yeah. I can honestly only remember one childhood, like, real birthday party. I don't know if it's just that I've been through so much trauma that I can't remember certain things. Because there are a lot of things that have been blocked out. There was a birthday before that my godfather had told me he gave my mom $300 to give to me. And I had been waiting for my mom, right? I was excited because my mom was coming. I didn't live with my mom. I lived with my grandma at the time. And I was excited. I had to be like 11. And I was excited because, $300 at 11 is a lot of money, right? Especially someone like me who grew up kind of, rough, poor, if you will. And I had been waiting all day. So excited because my mom had called and she had said, I'm going to bring a cake. I'm going to bring, your gift from your godfather. And, me, I'll be there. So we waited a long time. And she came. The cake was half eaten. She gave me $20. I said, Mom, I thought he gave you $300. He said he gave you $300. And she got really upset with me. And yeah, she gave me $20 and a half-eaten cake. And she was really late. I'm sorry. Stuff like that affects us, right? I thought I wasn't gonna do that, right? But get this shit together. Sorry, guys. This channel is real. This channel is raw. Maybe I shouldn't have went reminiscent, but those are memories that I have around this time. The memories where my birthday came and went. My mom never called to say happy birthday. Those things mattered, because if the person who gave life to you don't believe you're important, then no one believes you're important. That's how I felt. I didn't have a dad. I don't even know what he looks like. But there was no other person to really validate that. I did it with my grandma. My grandma worked hard. I love my grandma. She did the best she could, and I don't ever fault her for any wrongs, And, as I grow, when I learned that my mother had an illness, she was addicted to drugs and alcohol, and also she had bipolar and other things going on. So, as I'm 30 years old, I'm starting to understand, that she had her own traumas. But as an 11-year-old, you can't understand that. And it continues to shape our outlook on the world. And I'm trying to combat those thoughts and those memories and that negative self-talk that says you will never matter, because I do matter. I matter to 6 people very, very much. I matter to myself. And if I matter to anybody else, thanks. I appreciate that. But, this time of the year gets me down, and I'm trying really hard not to be down. So if anyone has any good words of wisdom, good well wishes, anything, feel free to send them my way. Pray for these feelings to be resolved. I know it's about healing, and I am on a journey of healing. And I think this helps me too, because talking about it and not keeping it inside, even if it's to a video, even if there's no one watching, even if this video doesn't get it gets 0 views, I know that I talked about it. I didn't ignore it. I didn't pretend that this wasn't happening to me. I'm acknowledging the fact that I feel this way. I feel sad. I feel down. And I know that it's temporary. It's like when a depressive episode is coming and you feel it. It's coming. Maybe not. I didn't know at 15 that's what that was. I'm aware now. I'm very much more self-aware than I was then. And I can't really describe it, but hollowness in my chest and a sadness that cannot be filled. We try to do things to combat that. And at first, I didn't try to combat it. I used to welcome those sad feelings because they felt good. I know that sounds so crazy, but they did. Until they didn't. Until they became too much. Until wallowing in my pity made me sick. Yes, I still get episodes, but I do not try to entertain them. I do not try to live there. I do not try to stay there. I do try to do things to help me get on a better track. I am trying to change my thought process. All those things are difficult, but they are doable. And I am continuously trying to become a healthier, better, fuller version of myself, because, I do matter and I am worthy to be celebrated. And October is not going to get me down this year. So yes, in this moment, I'm a little sad, but I am helping myself by talking myself combating that negativity, that negative self-talk. And yeah, there are times I feel like I don't have anyone to talk to because I don't want to sound so sad all the time to people. I don't want to bring anyone else down. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. When I get sad, I like to be alone. I don't like to involve other people in my misery. My misery does not like company. I saw that somewhere recently, and that is so true. I've always felt that way. I'm that type of person that goes into a ball and you just won't hear from me for a very long time. And then, I've gotten from people that they felt that I was being funny or whatever, but it had nothing to do with them and everything to do with me. And, I know the world doesn't revolve around me, but my world revolves around me. So I can't be there for other people if I can't be there for myself. And I had to learn that, that's okay. And everyone's not going to understand that, and for those who don't understand that, I'm sorry that you don't understand, but, that's my reality. And, that's what I'm living in. And am I trying to be a better person? Absolutely. Am I trying to change certain ways? I sure am. I surely am. And I'm working hard and I'm working diligently. And, and I say that because, if anyone feels slighted or whatever by me, I want you to go, be happy. I never want to take anyone's happiness. And if that includes not being a part of anyone's life, that's okay. You have to do what's good, best for you. And I have to do what's best for me. And it'll be my loss. If that was a relationship that I valued, then, that's my loss. And I have to deal with that in whatever way that I have to deal with that. I have to accept that. And I don't know if that makes me odd or weird or whatever, but that's just how I deal. That's just how I deal. I don't know any other way, I know that there are certain things about myself that are not appealing, I guess attitude-wise. And, I used to say things like, well, that's just how I am. And, oh, well, take it or leave it. You can leave. I've always been super quick to say that. You can go. I'm not holding you here. I think before, I guess romantically, my first relationship, I wasn't like that. I was in a place where I felt that I begged. And I just looked at myself like, wow, you are despicable. I was like, ew, you sound desperate. That is never going to happen again. Right? And I actually learned earlier than that. I learned that when I was about 13. I was about 13 and there was an incident. A 13-year-old child going into foster care, they're looking for love that they never even had anyway at home. And they latch on to someone. And anyway, during the scheme of things, you were told, you can't be close to this person because I am their job. It is their job to look after me. It is their job to make sure I stay alive. It is their job to care about me. So, you get that in your head. Any home you go to in foster care after that, this is their job. You're not getting attached to these people. Don't pretend. These people don't really love you. And I would tell myself that, after that incident, this is a job. This is a job. These people don't really care about you. They don't really love you. This is what they have to do. And so going into these homes with that mindset, I guess I learned early on that, that's it. It's a job. So that thinking that I escaped that home life with no love and care, thinking that if, now I'm going into this system, this foster care system where I'm going to live with these people, but these people are going to care about me. They're going to love me. You know, they want to help make a child better. And then you hear that, you know, no, this is a job. Don't get too attached to these people. Children come and go. They're in and out. They're in and out. You don't, you know, and then they tell you, you're a 13-year-old child, and they tell you, this is their job to care for you. Make sure you understand that this is their job. So in my 13-year-old rationale mind, it's, oh, these people don't love me. No one is ever going to love me because this is just their jobs. So you take that. Of course, it breaks you down a little bit more. Oh my God, now nobody in this world is ever going to really love me because all the homes I'm going to, this is just their job. They're getting paid to take care of me. They didn't really just want to take care of a child. They're getting paid to. That's my thought process at 13, okay? I know now that some foster parents, you know, do it because they do love children. They do want to make a safe environment for children. But at 13, that is not what I felt. And so I had to keep myself detached from people. And I learned early that I am alone in this world. And so I think that depression, it was really bad as a teenager because I didn't want to be alone in the world. I just wanted to be loved. But anyway, you carry that into adulthood, you know. You carry that into your relationships with men, and they want something from you, you know. If you're not providing something, and, you know, they're not going to really love you for free. They're not going to love you, all of you, you know, if you don't have sex with them. You know, they're not going to love you if you don't buy them things. You know, they're not going to just love you for who you are. No one will ever love you for who you are, is how I was conditioned. So, yeah. So just having all these different things on my back, you know. So no one's going to really celebrate you when it's your birthday. Your birthday's not special. You're not special, you know. You're one of those kids someone had, you know. You're not one of those kids someone wanted. You're just one of those kids someone had, not one that they wanted. So that day was never important. So now at 30, I'm trying to take that back. And because it is important, and I am important, and I am worthy of love, and I'm worthy to be celebrated. This time of the year is hard for me. But I'm trying every day to consciously make a better choice, to consciously heal the childhood burdens and traumas that I have instilled and embedded in my DNA. That's what it feels like. Just wanted to take a moment to talk about it, you know, because I know there are people out there, there are a good, pretty amount of people out there that have these thoughts, you know, that feel like a burden, that feel like they aren't worthy. Because I've been there, and I'm still there in a way. I'm still working myself out of that. And you're not alone. You are not alone. So if you want to feel praised, send me a message. If you want someone to give you accolades, send me a message. If you just want to talk about what you're feeling, send me a message, comment. That's fine. I'm here for you. You're not alone.